Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do September favorites and I'm so excited because I have some fun goodies to share with you from this past month. I've got a little bit of everything and I've got some fun sort of fall fashions that I cannot wait to share with you that I have just been loving on lately. I've got a new jean brand that I discovered as well as some other fun fall fashions. So if you are interested in seeing my September favorites, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and dive in with a little bit of hair care. In last month's favorite, I had discovered the Bleu line by R&Co, and I just completely fell in love with that line. And then Blue Mercury was having a 20% off sale, so I had to dive in and get a few more products to try. And then these are like so good that I need to share them with you. So the first thing that I picked up is the R&Co Bleu. This is their F layer. This is the deep conditioning serum, and you guys, this is so amazing. It literally is a leave-in deep conditioner, so it's kind of like a styling aid, and I have just been using a little bit of this along with the Smooth and Seal spray, and it just really makes my hair feel so soft because I do get my hair colored and it can get damaged, and so I always try to really give myself some hydration, some repair from doing those kind of treatments, and this has just been fabulous. So I highly recommend this for anybody that colors their hair or that your hair is sort of dry. I just feel like this gives you a really nice protective layer before you're going to go in with drying your hair. And then I will use my Zuvi hair dryer that's also gentler on my hair as far as drying mechanisms, and I've just come completely loving this. I have been asked to do a hair care video, so if you are interested in that, I will definitely do one just kind of showing you how I do my hair. And then I ended up picking up the Featherweight hairspray. Now, I am not somebody who likes the feel of crunchy hairspray at all. I like to have a little bit of soft movement in my hair, but I really do need hairspray. And this one is so good because it is a light spray. It is going to give my hair some control, but this is so lovely because it's not crunchy or sticky or anything like that. So to be honest with you, I have completely fallen in love with this Bleu line from R&Co, and this is worth mentioning that this is Leaping Bunny certified. This is vegan, this is gluten-free, and this also has a UV protectant in it for your hair. So just a fabulous line, and I am going to continue to try a few other things, so I will keep you posted on the ones that I love the most. Okay, let's move on to some foundations. The first one, I do not think you will be surprised, but I have been singing the praises of the Guerlain. This is the Terracotta La Tante. As I had mentioned in one of my videos the past month, I was in Atlanta and was able to go to an actual Guerlain counter, had the most lovely sales assistant, and she matched me in the proper shade of this foundation, and I just love it even more. This foundation has quickly become one of my top favorite luxury foundations. So the reason I love this is that it is going to perfect my skin, but it does have powder in here, so the dry down of this is going to give my skin a nice healthy glow, but it almost makes it a little bit velvety, and you would think maybe I would not like that, but it actually is just so pretty on the skin. I also love the fact that I can kind of skip powder on the days that I am using this foundation. We had traveled to Florida as well as Atlanta, where it is a bit more humid, and this was like perfect for more humid environments, but also here, even where I live in the Pacific Northwest, I just use this and I don't have to powder that day. It just gives me a really healthy glow, and it actually feels as if my skin sort of improves when I wear this. I always feel like my skin looks better than when I first apply this, like as it wears. It just is such a beautiful finish, and I'm somebody who tends to like a healthy glow, so I'm going to get that, but it is going to be squarely healthy glow. It is not going to be leaning too dewy or anything like that. And now that I have the proper color in 2C, I love it even more. So let me just show you this shade. If you are my skin twin, then you are going to want to pick this up in shade 2C, and it just really is perfection on the skin. It feels very hydrating, gives you a nice medium coverage. It does have a slight scent in this one, but it isn't as strong as some of their other foundations, I would tell you that. So yes, this does have a little hint of scent in it, not too much, and I literally love this one. It is up at the top of my favorite luxury foundations. This is Terracotta Le Tente from Guerlain. The next foundation I want to highlight, and one that I just completely fell in love with, and I feel like it doesn't get as much love. This is from Chanel. This is the La Beige. This is the Healthy Glow Foundation, Hydration and Long Wear, and I had purchased this when it launched. I remember really liking this foundation, but I think I tended to like other foundations better from that line, and I recently picked this one up in a slightly lighter shade. I was in BR32 for the summer months, and I picked this up in BR22, which is truly a perfect match, so maybe that is why I like it so much. This is shade BR22, just perfection, and this one is going to give you just such a beautiful glow. This is actually what I'm wearing today, but I just love this one for especially if you're somebody who has more mature dry skin. You want some coverage, but you want a little bit of that healthy glow as well. This one I do need to powder down, so that would be the difference between the Guerlain Terracotta Le Tente. And then with this foundation, I picked up the new version of the La Beige. This is the Healthy Glow Sheer Powder, and I absolutely love this new formula of the powder. This version contains no talc, and the combination with this foundation, topping it with this powder, I have this one in B20, and we'll go ahead. We'll put a little bit of this on. I love this because it's going to provide me with a little bit of extra coverage. It's actually really a sheer powder, and I just love it because it lets my skin shine through. It will take away too much shine. We'll come up into my forehead here. And I have just been loving this combination with the two of these together. I feel like it gives me the perfect amount of coverage, still lets my skin shine through. I love the formula of this powder. I wasn't a huge fan of the older one. I owned it, but I rarely reached for it. It felt a little bit more chalky, whereas this is truly silky and smooth. They really did improve the powder a lot. And this has been my go-to Chanel combo for the past month. I still love Ultra Le Tente. That one's going to give me a little bit more of full coverage as well as a little bit more of like a perfected look. So I always reach for that when I am wanting to really kind of look perfected and need a little bit more coverage. This is more of my like everyday foundation that's going to give me this healthy glow, let my skin shine through, but again kind of blur any imperfections. So wanted to give a shout out to this one because I feel like this foundation doesn't really get talked about a lot. Maybe I just don't watch the right channels, but I really think this is a fantastic foundation and just have been loving it. Okay, since we're talking a little bit about Chanel, I did have a couple more products that were my favorites from the past month. And the first one is a single shadow. I already love the Ombre Premier single shadows. My ultimate favorite is Talpa. If you don't own this yet and you are a single shadow lover and you love taupey shades, this is the perfect shade in a single shadow. Absolutely love this. But I did pick up another one of these, and this one is the perfect clean girl eye look shadow. This is in Sable, and this is the shade right here. It is so beautiful. And what I love about both of those shadows is they have the perfect amount of sheen. But as usual with Chanel, it's very sophisticated. It's not over the top. It looks fantastic on more mature eyes. And this is just such a versatile shade as well. So fell in love with the shade Sable. Definitely like a must-have. Again, this is for all of my single shadow fans where you don't wear a lot of eye makeup. You tend to like to just use maybe one shadow a day, or maybe you would mix two of them. I think you would absolutely love the texture of these, the pigmentation, and again, sort of the sophisticated sheen that it puts on the eye. It's not too glimmery or shimmery, it's just truly beautiful. So I wanted to give a shout out to Sable, and then again, if you're a fellow taupe lover, Talpa is the way to go. You definitely need that shade. Okay, a repeat purchase from Chanel. Now, I am a huge fan of facial mists, not only to set makeup, but I like to use them as a step in my skincare as well as a little pick-me-up throughout the day. I love to add any sort of hydration that's gonna plump up my skin, and one of the best, I swear, is this Hydra Beauty Essence Mist. Love essences. Basically, an essence is going to be a layer of hydration that you can either pat onto your skin. This one's a spray bottle. Huge fan of essences. And this one is a repeat purchase. I bought this, I just fell in love with this product, and then I whipped through my bottle, and I have been thinking about it ever since. So I was like, let me just go ahead and repurchase this because it's a true love. And basically you're going to get just such a nice mist, number one. And this is from the Hydra Beauty line. Yep, you're gonna see it's gonna completely like hydrate and plump up my skin. It does have a slight scent to it, but it is nothing that has ever irritated my skin whatsoever, and it just gives me such a lovely little layer of hydration. It plumps up my skin. I feel like this is going to be great for the winter months, especially if you're somebody who's outdoors a lot and you're coming inside and your skin kind of is taking in the dryness from the heat and the elements outside. This is a great little pick-me-up. So I actually use this primarily like after I do my toner. I will put on a layer of this and then I will put on my serums on top. I feel like it just helps everything absorb a little bit deeper. And again, it's just sort of a great little skincare pick me up throughout the day. So this is the Hydra Beauty Essence Mist from Chanel. And last but not least, I did pick up one of the 31 Le Rouge lipsticks. This was the launch of the special beautiful Chanel lippy case. This is all glass, absolutely stunning here. Has the cute CC, and this is a refillable lipstick formula. I was able to pick up the shade Rouge Beige right here. At first it sold out, but I was able to find it in store, and this ended up being a win for me. This is the shade, and it's actually just a really pretty lipstick color. It is nude, but it's got a little something in here, like almost a little bit of shimmer in it that makes the lips look a little magical, and I'm glad because this is an $80 lipstick. The case with the lipstick was $195, so this was a complete splurge item. I just loved the classic styling of the case. I was not sure about all the colors. They were beautiful, but a lot of them were, you know, those classic Chanel deeper reds and those tones. They really only had two day-to-day shades. So this was one of these purchases that I was hemming and hawing. I loved the look of the case. I liked the old school idea of this beautiful case where you're going to refill your lipstick, but I wasn't sold on the shades. I was worried that this shade number 1 was going to wash me out. So I was pleasantly surprised when it did not wash me out. You can definitely wear a lip liner with this as well. It really is just beautiful, and other people have been telling me that they've been using this shade as sort of a topper because it really does have like a little bit, I don't want to say frost because frost can come across as not a good thing, but a little shimmer in here that just makes your lips pop. So pretty. This was definitely one that I was channeling my mom. She was a lipstick lady. She would never leave the house without her lipstick on. She was also a Chanel makeup fan, and I knew that Juliet would definitely pick up this beautiful case, and she would probably buy several of the lipsticks. So this little purchase was actually sort of a tribute to my mom. She was one of those ladies who was not going to leave the house without her lipstick on. She would absolutely go gaga for this packaging, the whole idea of this, and so I was like, go ahead, splurge, pick this up and enjoy it. Wear this lipstick, put it in its pretty little leather case and enjoy. So this little splurge reminded me of my mom. She would be all over this. She was a woman who loved Chanel makeup. She created the monster that I am, and I've really been enjoying this 31 Le Rouge Beige lips. Okay, moving on to a bit of Dior products. I completely fell in love with this palette, Beige Couture. This is the quintessential eye palette for the latte look. It is just perfection in my eyes, and this is like my go-to neutral eye. I have been wearing this non-stop. This is the one that I've been traveling with. It is just perfection in a palette, and especially with the formulation of the Dior shadows, I find them to be so buttery, so easy to use, very pigmented, and if you are like myself and you love neutral palettes, you can't get enough of them, I do think you would love this Beige Couture. It is just so pretty, versatile, and just perfection. Now, along with that collection, I got the limited edition. This is the Dior blush, and this one is in Grand Ball, and I also have fallen in love with this blush. It is so pretty on the skin. It's got almost like a little bit of luminosity that is just really gorgeous on the cheeks. And this again has been my go-to cheek color because it's pretty neutral. I feel like it's kind of that tawny color that's going to go well with all of your looks, and kind of a great transitional blush for fall. So I've really been enjoying this one. I love the formulation, I love the color, and it's just really beautiful. I'm a little heavy on the neutral eyeshadows this month, but another one that needs to get a little shout out is this one from Clé de Peau, and this is number 7, and it is called Starlight Splendor, and this is so gorgeous on the eyes, and this is going to give you a little bit of a deeper neutral look on the eye. This one over here is sort of this pretty, I want to say like rose gold shade. I just love the look that I was able to create with this palette. And essentially these Clé de Peau eye quads down here in the corner, they have a primer shade, and then the rest of them are just super pigmented, super creamy, very forgiving for more mature eyes. I did a look using this, and so many of you love this because it was just a little bit of a deeper eye look. I tend to go sort of neutral, maybe a little light, and I got a lot of compliments on going just a hair deeper. It's perfect for fall. It's just so pretty. And if I'm being honest, I literally want to buy every single one of these eye quads. I'm slowly collecting them, especially when I get like a Nordstrom note. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy another one of these Clé de Peau eyeshadow quads. They are just really truly gorgeous, and I know many of you love them as well. So do not worry, I will pick up another few of these and we can do some fun eye looks using those gorgeous Clé de Peau eyeshadow palettes. Really fantastic launch. Okay, last little makeup item I want to share with you is Jones Road launched lip liners, and I have just completely fallen in love with these lip liners. It comes in 4 different shades, and you're gonna see why. I pretty much love all 4 shades. So the first one over here is Nudist, and it is the perfect nude lip liner. The thing I like about these is that they are creamy, but they grip the lips. So they're not overly creamy, if that makes sense. They are literally a lip liner, and then they are gonna last. And my favorite lip combo is basically a lip liner with a little bit of gloss on top. That just makes me so happy. So this first one is Nudist, perfect nude color. The next one is Nude Pink. Then we have got Mauve. I love Mauve so much. So my 2 favorite are Nudist and Mauve. And then over here we've got Nude Rose. But if you can see, these are all right in my wheelhouse. So absolutely love those lip liners. Then on the fragrance front, I've actually been doing a lot of new releases with perfume videos. So I'm only going to talk about one during my favorites because it is still in stock, and I have just been singing the praises of this. And since it's a limited edition fragrance, it was still available as of this morning, but this is the limited edition Shalimar. This year's limited edition focus is Iris, and this is such a gorgeous launch from Guerlain. So every year around this time they come out with a limited edition Guerlain fragrance. Last year it was Tonka. This year it is Iris. I think the previous year before the Tonka was Vanilla. I missed out on that, but basically it is the Shalimar base, and then it is the beautiful note of Iris in here. So many people love Iris, but this one is just outstanding. This is warm and rich. You are going to get that Shalimar base, but the thing is, this has a little bit more of a modern edge to it. The iris in here is just wowzer. It is buttery and creamy. I would say that yes, it's got that iris powdery touch to it as well, but within that sort of powderiness, there is this creamy richness. So it's almost like it is the orris butter, like the in the iris, you've got the top of the iris, and then in the bottom, you've got the bulb. And oftentimes when they talk about orris fragrances, that will add like this creaminess, a little bit of this rich butteriness to a fragrance. And I feel like they captured the entire iris, because other iris fragrances can be a little bit more floaty and powdery and airy. And I feel like it has a touch of both components in it. It's got this powdery airiness in here, as well as that rich, creamy, buttery orris. Again, it's got that Shalimar classic base, but that being said, I do not feel like it has that much of that vintage feel that Shalimar can give off. So this is just such a great release from Guerlain, and the price point of this is $130. So I feel like you're getting something super special at a really good price point. You are gonna smell that beautiful Guerlain DNA in here, and it's just so pretty. So if this intrigues you, I definitely would go grab it from their website. Once they are sold out, they are sold out. They're not going to re-release this. And this was just a really beautiful launch from Guerlain. Okay, let's move on to some fun fashion items. Okay, as many of you know, I'm a huge Jenni Kayne fan, and I did pick up the Cashmere boyfriend sweater during her sale that she had, and I absolutely love this sweater so much. I am so glad I picked this up. I picked it up in the kind of taupe and cream color stripe. It's just a classic sweater. It is so comfortable, and it has a little slit right here on the side. So it is like a boxy, oversized sweater. But the way that it drapes on the body is not overwhelming. It is just a really beautiful sweater. So soft and comfy and absolutely perfect for the cooler weather. And I did pick this up in a size extra small, and it is still plenty big and roomy, so it is oversized. So with this sweater, I would say pick up your true to size, or basically size down one if you want it not quite as roomy, but it is supposed to be oversized, and it is just so beautiful. And then another basic sweater that I had my eye on for quite some time was the classic Cashmere Flynn sweater. And this is your classic piece. This is a beautiful, very lightweight but cozy V-neck sweater, and I was looking for a black cashmere sweater to sort of a basic staple in my wardrobe. And one of the Jenni Kayne sales associate had said that she absolutely loves the Flynn. It is just like a classic staple piece that anybody can use in their wardrobe. And what I like about it is this is a perfect transitional piece because it is very lightweight and thin, but it is very soft and cozy. So you still get the Jenni Kayne cashmere experience, but it is not going to be overwhelming. It's not bulky or anything like that. And when it gets a little colder, I will wear like a t-shirt or a tank underneath if I want to. So just a really classic piece. I was looking for a black sweater, and while I was at it, the sales associate said, had I tried the Jenni Kayne, the lug sole mules, and I had seen these online and in the catalogs, and I had thought, oh, they're kind of cute, but I wasn't sure about them. She was like, those are my absolute favorite shoes. It's going to look so great with your Flynn sweater, as well as I have the Cooper cardigan in black. And she was like, these shoes are going to be the perfect kind of fit for fall. They're a little bit edgy, which I like, but these are the type of shoes that you slip right on. They're comfortable right off the bat. I have had no issues. You can wear them with socks or without, and I love these so much. So these were kind of a surprise hit. They were 25% off, so I went ahead and purchased them, and I love them so much that I'm actually considering getting another pair in a different color because they slip right on. They are so comfortable, and I really like the look of them. So kind of a classic little Jenni Kayne outfit. These little edgy shoes with a classic sweater. And then I got the most adorable jeans. I have a new jean brand to tell you about. You may be familiar with it. These are from Amo. They are the Easy trouser jeans. They are basically like a trouser jean instead of like a traditional jean, which I thought was so cute since I don't have anything like that in my repertoire. Kind of elevates my jean look a bit, and they are so comfortable. So this jean brand, I need to check out a few other styles, but I got the Easy trouser jeans. They are gonna fit true to size. They do give just a little bit, but I would still say don't size down. Kind of just get the size that you wear. They have the cutest pockets in the back that make your bum look a little bit cute. I've gotten so many compliments on these jeans, and I just think that it's just a little different style and a great way to kind of elevate your fall jean look. And these are so comfortable. The denim is just so soft and comfortable. These are the type of jeans that you put on and they feel like you have had these for years. They're kind of perfectly broken in. And now I feel like I need to try a different style. I'm kind of looking at the Chloe crop. That looks like another really cute style, but so excited about this new jean brand. This is new to me. It may not be to you, and I have been so happy with this purchase. I've been wearing them nonstop. I've been getting so many compliments on these jeans because they're just a little bit different. They're not, you know, like traditional jeans. They look like a trouser. And then last but not least, ballet flats are in, and I got the cutest pair of ballet flats. And these were definitely a splurge item. I had a birthday gift card to Nordstrom that I was holding on to kind of find something special to use it towards. And since ballet flats are trending right now, I ended up picking up the cutest pair of ballet flats. These are Christian Louboutin. They are just really well made. They've got the classic Louboutin red soles on the back, but the quality of these are just really beautiful. The leather is very soft and supple, and I got these in a 37.5. That's what I would say. I wear like a 7 or a 7.5, and the 37.5 in these fit perfectly. This is in the shade nude, and I have been looking for a pair of like nude shoes to kind of go with everything. Essentially my jeans, you can wear these with dresses, with trousers. Basically, these are kind of classic shoes that I'm going to get a ton of wear out of. And I have got a fun sales associate down at Nordstrom, and he was like, these are just no-brainer classic shoes. You're going to wear the hell out of these. And so far, I have just been wearing these around the house. I wanted to make sure that they were comfortable since this is an investment shoe, but these are the type that you put on. There's not really any break-in period per se, and now I can scuff up the bottom. These are my little birthday treat. I am so excited to wear these. I just think they're such classic, and I really like them kind of paired with a jean and a sweater, and just kind of gives it a little touch of femininity to the outfit. So kind of the opposite of my lug sole mules. Love those on the day-to-day, but a good ballet flat never goes out of style. But I had been on the hunt for a good nude shoe, and these are just classic and I love them. Okay, those were my favorites for the month of September. Cannot believe that it's October already. I am so excited. I've got some really fun stuff coming your way. So thank you so much for watching, and I will be back with another video soon.